Everyone is looking at their phones because we're taking a look at the video, involving Samuel Eto'o, which has been trending, as a matter of fact. Mike, you have the story.
Yeah, no, basically not. Not a story. This was after Brazil, South Korea yesterday night. And, of course, the match ended 4-1 in favor of Brazil, who, of course, is in the next round. Wonderful. Talk about the World Cup some other time. Japan, Croatia, lovely people. I love them. I'm Japanese. My blood is blue. Kudos. But then the president of a football legend, president of a football federation, FIFA ambassador, Qatar ambassador, he played lastly in Qatar. So he's an ambassador for Qatar. And then after the match, he seriously assaulted a YouTuber, in quotes. And then the whole, what we see from the guy probably said something. And you can see him trying to go, and then people are restraining him. Putting him back. And then he finally gets unleashed or pushes himself up, and very vicious kicks into the guy's face or whatever, his body and all that. Very vicious. And so the question is, what would make you or anybody go that far, especially when you are so highly regarded? This is all about you. It's almost like what happened with Will Smith, you know?
Yeah.
Just about that thing. What would someone say? Because he obviously said something. Because you can see the guy, he's taking pictures with fans, he's been led out.
I like to think that it's irrelevant whatever the person said. It's about your individual conduct in public, especially, and how you react to what people say. Because I know we're all guilty, whether you like it or not. At one time in our lives or the other, we have perhaps maybe not physically so, but reacted maybe vocally to something that we'd think about later and say, okay, I went a bit too far there. But I think there's a time in your life where you simply just gather yourself and then you're like, I cannot exhibit this kind of reaction to anything whatsoever. I think I'm there personally, I hope.
So, the post you shared, though it's in French, basically what they're saying is, okay, à la sortie du stadium, that's outside the stadium.
Oui.
Samuel Eto'o a complètement perdu sa photo.
I really wanted to do that in French.
There's a reason I wanted to point this out, because in French, when they say perdu son sang-froid is cold blood, but basically it means calm. And then, just as you said, it takes me back again to the Will Smith angle. There are people who are very good. They are known for always keeping their composure. So when something triggers them, you know that it's definitely something that's probably hit home. Like the Will Smith one, where he was trying to defend his wife. And then, of course, in this situation, something the guy said. I haven't seen the video, mentioning exactly what the guy said. But let's remember that Cameroon beats Brazil, which is like a record.
Yeah, it is.
So the guy might be Brazilian. I'm yet to get
he's Algerian.
He's Algerian. So there's probably that maybe envy that Cameroon, what are you feeling like? Okay, so your team still didn't make it out of the round of 16 or something. So it could be something he said that Eto'o just wasn't having.
Well, regardless, I mean, he's Cameroonian, and but because of his position as a FIFA president, he's meant to be biased.
FA president.
FA president, yes. Sorry, he's meant to be biased.
Unbiased.
Unbiased. Okay. Sorry, unbiased regarding whether the Algerian guy said something to him, because from the comments I was also getting feelers about something that happened between the Cameroonians and the Algerians at the stadium, or was a match or something. He's supposed to be unbiased, so he shouldn't let that get to him. Well, people too should try to calm down now. Haba. Sometimes people just want to attack. People just want to, get you to do something. It's
maybe the guy got the reaction he wanted.
Yes.
Exactly. Because he had the camera in his face. Yeah. It was obvious. That's what I said earlier, that he literally walked into the trap.
Called something in French.
I think it was set up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It felt like
that's exactly what happened.
It felt like a setup.
Yes.
And he fell into that trap so easily. And it's really, really sad, because, I mean, he's supposed to be a role model.
Exactly. And you see, one thing that really, why this one is different, if, for instance, if Will Smith had 5-6 people holding him back,
you think
that probably might not have happened. See this one, he was held back. He's in the public. This is just after a match, the stadium. There are cameras everywhere, so you know this will be recorded. You've been held back. They spoke to him, calm down. So that video, there's a cut. It didn't happen just immediately after. So I am wondering, like, it could have been something. I was thinking, would it have been racist? But this guy's African.
African as
so
well.
Yeah, but
I-
he's
what
not
could
black
what could he
and
have
red or
said?
Anything,
And
would
you see-
anything have made his action or reaction any more, what's the word?
Better.
I'm looking for a word here.
Justifiable?
Justified.
Justified.
His
Yeah, you see
reaction.
something, yeah. There's a reason why I personally, I have birthday messages I've not listened to already in 3-4 years. Because it's on both ways. You see something, someone told me something about the praises of men. When you lean so much on people's validation, on both ways,
Yeah.
positive or negative, they get to you so very much. So some people have said, and it's not like I intentionally don't want to do, but because I want to live a life in such a way that I am as, independent from
Yeah.
validation
Validation.
or from what people,
people
say.
think about you.
Because if I'm so when they say something very nice, when they say
Gets
rubbish,
you.
It's gonna
It's
hit
going
you.
to
Yes.
hit you as well.
You're going to be upset.
Right.
Yeah.
you understand. So I don't know. I'm not.
And
I'm
then
not
it could
running
also be a
low.
case of status. I mean, who is this guy to talk to me in this manner?
Get your security to
Yeah.
maybe
do you understand?
Rough him up a bit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I
So,
didn't say
you
that.
know, he was walking out of the stadium, according to that video.
Yeah.
So people were taking selfies with him.
Yeah.
And then this guy comes to the camera.
And just say
then
something.
Say something that triggers him, like, what
He,
the
was,
heck?
he wanted to rile him up.
Yes,
The guy
and it
wanted that
worked.
footage, and now it has
It
worked.
worked. He has given him what he wanted.
exactly.
The guy can sue him for assault.
Yeah.
And make
And make
tons
some
of money from
yeah.
it.
And the YouTuber
Yes.
also is going to be very popular. Because,
Yeah.
now
gonna
they
be
might
getting
know
those
his name.
numbers, Of course.
Yeah.
Here's a lesson to everybody out there. If you ever get riled up like that, maybe it's not the time to react so, because you're only just giving them what they want. Yeah. So
Yeah, so take your time, process the anger or the
here we go
emotion that
again.
you
She did this
feel.
last week.
Right. Before you respond. Right.